Sup guys, I'm Will, and you know what? Kind of sorry because I didn't come out with a video in 2 days. Kind of just forgot, I guess. I don't know. Really tired. I don't know. But bottom line, I failed you, so I'm very sorry. Anyway, today's episode is going to be actually kind of cool because today I'm going to be doing 5 tips on how to get out of an awkward situation. Okay, so we're gonna start out with a scenario, I guess, right? So you come up to somebody, you're like, hey, how you doing? No, actually, part would be them coming up to you and saying, hey, but you've never seen them before, so, you know, this is all new to you, so you're kind of, you know, they come up and hey, how you doing? Tip number 1, smile and look at them in the face. Because you know what? If you smile at them and look at them in the they're eventually gonna think you're weird. And they'll probably just turn away and not ever talk to you again, which is good because, you know, you gotta have an awkward conversation, an awkward situation where the person thinks, hey, you know, this person's gonna talk to me, but they really don't. And you're just gonna, you know, just look at them and they'll eventually go away. Tip number 1, smile and stare at them. Tip number 2, fake phone call. Always works. You're in an awkward situation, you're like, hey, how you doing? Or after you've had a conversation with someone and you're trying to break away, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do is you gotta go, oh, my phone's vibrating. No, don't say your phone's vibrating. Say, oh, there's a call. Mom. Hey. Wait, no, don't say mom. That's not good. Mom, and they'll be like, how did they know that it was your mom? Anyway, you gotta be like, hi. Oh, hey, mom. Yeah, you know, I kind of just walk away. They'll understand, you know what I'm saying? They'll completely understand. Phone call, it's good, but fake phone call. I know on the iPhone they offer an actually calls you in like 20 seconds, but this is if you get into an awkward situation that you didn't know was coming. Tip number 3, pretend you just saw something behind them. Now, this one's actually really tough because you gotta be like, oh, look. I think I see a unicorn mating with a bird. It's actually kind of cool. And then they'll be like, oh, really? And they'll turn around if they're idiots. Turn around and they'll be like, oh, we're going to see. And then you run. Just make a run for it. You know what I'm saying? Tip number 3, basically, outline. Number 3 is imaginary vision. There you go. That's a good word. Imaginary vision. Be like, oh my gosh, I think I know that guy. And then walk away. They'll be like, oh, really? Which guy? You're gone. That's perfect. Tip number 4. Oh, famous line, tip number 4 is bring up the old, so how are you doing? Because, first of all, if you're in an awkward conversation, someone knows you, but you still think it's really awkward, just bring up the so how you doing? Because if you bring up the how you, they'll talk for hours. They'll be like, I'm doing really good. I don't know, how about you? I mean, and then they won't even give you time to answer. So it'll be like, well, you know, I bought this, I bought that. You know, I went to the store the other day with this guy, and I met this guy, and, you know, it's a small world, isn't it? Finally, you'll just be like, oh, that's really cool. Anyway, I gotta go bye. And then you're done. Tip number 5, unfortunately, it's not be yourself. It is not be yourself. Tip number 5 is give them the old traditional hug. 5, hug. Trust me, it works. You gotta just hug. You gotta go up to them, you gotta be like that, and then, you know, just a nice tight hug. So then they get the fact that either, hey, this guy's really creepy and he better get away, or maybe give them the fact of, oh, you did know that my mom died. Or, oh, so there must have something bad happened in your family. Trust me, if you hug them, definitely 90% of the time they'll be like, oh, this is lovely. Or, you know, 10% of the time they might be just like, ooh, get off of me. And then you're out. So, you know, those are my 5 tips anyway of how to get out of an awkward conversation. Our conversation that I'm having you right now is really awkward. So, you know, what I would do is I just, you know, I mean, I'm having a really awkward conversation with you, but, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, my phone's, but, hello? Oh, hi, Mom. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll be there in a minute.